Objective 7, be able to describe or draw a metallic bond. So there's a picture of it taken from your book, and they describe it as the metal cation, that's the red positive things, and the sea of electrons around it. So metallic bond, the positive nuclei with the inner electrons line up, and let me just move this down. Line up in rows. So again, sort of like an ionic bond, because an ionic bond, the ions line up in nice rows. So positive nuclei with the inner electrons line up in rows, but the electrons pool or swarm together and move among the nuclei. So I think of it like a group of gnats. You know, if there's just one or two gnats out there, you don't really notice, but as soon as you get a group of gnats, you know how they always hang out together and they like move from one person to the next, or they're up by your ears so you shoo them away and then they're down by your ankle. That's kind of what these electrons do. Each atom only has one or maybe two electrons by itself. So instead, a group of 8 gets into a swarm and they move from one nuclei to the next. And when they're by a nuclei, that nuclei is stable because now it's got 8 electrons around it. So metallic bonds are kind of weird because they only form between the same kind of metal atoms. Metals don't bond to other metals. They just bond to nonmetals or to themselves. And then they have to lose electrons, so sharing doesn't really help them. Or this is kind of the ultimate sharing. They share a whole bunch. They just all pool them together.